we went to another city of Arizona, which is the Camp Verde. The most popular site here is Montezuma Castle and Montezuma Well. First, we visited Montezuma Castle National Monument, which were built and used by Sinagua people and pre-Columbian culture closely related to the Hohokam and other indigenous peoples of southwestern United States. Between approximately 1100 and 1425 AD, the main structure comprises 5 stories and about 20 rooms and was built over the course of 3 centuries. Neither part of the monument's name is correct. When European Americans first observed the ruins in 1860s, by then long abandoned, they named them for the famous Aztec emperor Montezuma, in the mistaken belief that he had been connected to their construction. Having no connections to the Aztecs, the Montezuma Castle was given the name due to the fact that the public had this image of the Aztecs creating any archaeological site. In fact, the dwelling was abandoned more than 40 years before Montezuma was born. As you get to the location, first you get to go to the souvenir area and the museum, plus you need to pay $10 admission fee.
Go get you you want me to carry my pullover or something in case you get covered, baby?
No, I'm good.
And I've got binoculars in the car.
There's the castle. Can you imagine people live like that before? Like they go up there and do all the stuffs and their water is in the well. Here, baby.
I kind of wish we brought our camera.
It's okay. This is a good thing. That's pretty. Five stories?
Yeah.
Too bad we can't get in.
That's 5 stories.
And was not a castle in the traditional sense, but instead functioned more like a prehistoric high-rise apartment complex. Immense scale of floor space across 5 stories suggests that the Sinagua were daring builders and skilled engineers. Access into the structure was most likely permitted by a series of portable ladders, which made it difficult for enemy tribes to penetrate the natural defense of the vertical barriers. Look at the rooms. Their storage areas. Perhaps the main reason the Sinagua chose to build the castle so far above the ground, however, was to escape the threat of natural disaster in the form of the annual flooding of Beaver Creek. During the summer monsoon season, the creek frequently breached its banks, inundating the floodplain with water. The Sinagua recognized the importance of this flood to their agriculture, but likely also the potential destruction they presented to any structures built in the floodplain. Their solution was to build a permanent structure in the high recess afforded by the limestone cliff.
What you would have seen might well have been something like this cutaway model of Montezuma Castle. On the top floor, the elderly village lookout keeps his solitary vigil. His eyes search for approaching danger to those working the fields below the castle. It seems that over the ages, children and their actions change very little. On the 4th floor, you'll find a concerned mother scurrying to reach her adventuresome son, precariously balanced on the edge of the roof. On the 3rd floor,
It was such a great experience, and it will take you back prehistoric time. This is the leaflet or guides for visitors to visit Montezuma Castle, Montezuma Well, and Tuzikut. We just visited Montezuma Castle and Montezuma Well as we are out of time, as we have to go to another city of Arizona. Next stop is Montezuma Well. It's just a short drive and you don't have to pay another extra admission fee. If you don't like hiking and walking, this is not a place for you. but they put a concrete trail on the area. So just wear a rubber shoes and you'll be fine. Montezuma Well, a detached unit of Montezuma Castle National Monument, is a natural limestone sinkhole near the town of Lake Montezuma, Arizona. That would be interesting how these people come here and just fetch water and come down and carry how many gallons back and forth for their village, and it's crazy.
I don't know why they did all that when they had a casino over there that probably had running water in it. Oh wow. How did they?
Oh, someone's diving there too. Oops. It's amazing. Pretty.
So they drink water out of that? No.
Huh. Their house.
Let's go see how we get down there.
Okay, just a bit.
Maybe watch your step, okay?
The water is highly carbonated and contains high level of arsenic. At least 5 endemic species, the most of any spring in the southwestern United States, are found exclusively in Montezuma Well. A diatom, the Montezuma Well spring snail, a water scorpion, the Hyalila Montezuma amphipod, and the Montebella Montezuma leech. Montezuma Well's steady outflow has been used for irrigation since 8th century. Part of prehistoric irrigation ditch is preserved near the park picnic ground, and portion of the ditch original route are still in use today. As with Montezuma Castle, the label Montezuma is a misnomer. The Aztec Emperor Montezuma had no connection to the site or the early indigenous peoples that occupied the area. There's house here. This is their former place where they stay and live. It's amazing. So that's our experience on Montezuma Well, guys. Hope this video helped on your upcoming trip. Also, we'll give you idea and what to expect upon visiting the place. Thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe.